The Joe Rogan Experience.
You know, I'm the one that would break into Joe Rogan's house and steal one shoe. You ever do that to somebody? You take an ounce of coke and you steal one shoe.
Horrible.
And that's horrible. And then you steal that one favorite pair of shoe. You take one shoe and you throw it away. That destroys people psychologically. For years, they'll keep looking for that one shoe. What happened? And then every time you see him, you ever find that shoe? No, I fucking searched everywhere.
It's weird as fuck.
Oh, yeah, I'm the fucking dirtiest bastard. I know how to fucking flip-flop you.
So these guys get you in an
They
interrogation
get me into
room.
the interview room and they ask me what's going on, and I'm talking to them. I go, I don't know what happened. The guy showed up. The guy pulled the gun. Next thing you know, I was home. And they're like, so what happened to the guy with the machine gun? I don't know. Did you know him? I don't know. You know, so how did you get there? I had a bike. But you just said you drove. Yeah, I drove to get the bike. I was just fucking with them because I wanted to get out because Don Johnson was marrying Sheila Easton on Miami Vice that night. I had to be home by 9. That's all I cared about was this wedding. So I'm fucking with the cops. I'm like, I'm just going to go in there and talk to them, tell them the truth. That, yeah, I went over there. They were selling drugs, and I left. I had nothing to do. What kidnapping? What are you talking about? So we went back and forth for like 6 hours. And I still remember them sitting there like with their hands down and me talking about like, you know, my uncle came from Cuba in 1952 and he worked for fucking this guy. And they're like, what's this got to do with what we're talking about? Dog, I tormented them. And then I agreed to give the guy information. And I would just give him like red bands. Driver's plate.
Hey, that's
Well,
I
this
swear
is
to God,
pre-internet.
I would give him Jamie's license plate.
Okay.
Jamie's not a drug dealer, but I would tell him that Jamie was running kilos internationally from Europe. They would go through Jamie's life,
Imagine if Jamie was doing that.
and then they wouldn't find nothing, so they would figure out the fucking Jamie. I was playing them. I was just giving them fake license plates.
How long did you do this for?
6 months. They thought they would leave. This guy, I'm telling you, he runs big coke from Colombia. He knows the Ochoa brothers. No, yeah.
So you were just making up this crazy narrative and feeding it to these yokels.
I was tormenting these 2 cops. But the one cop wasn't going for it. He didn't like me personally. And,
of course.
I let him know that I didn't like him personally.
It's a movie.
It was I let him know that I hated him more than when he hated fucking me. That's what I did. I let him know that I hate him more. And every time we went to court, he would sit there across from me. But I had a good attorney, and it was burning him up because he wanted me for kidnapping. But I'm like, nah, dog, you didn't find no fingerprints on nothing. Sorry, Charlie, not this time.
You are a man who has done one of the most difficult things a person could do. You lost a ton of weight.
Yeah, and then maintain keeping it off. That's the harder.
Right, that's the hard part.
Yeah.
Yeah, the momentum of losing the weight is good, but most people, they get to a point and they want to take a break.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they take a break, then it all slides.
Yeah, it's a bit of both. Sometimes I want to take a break, but then I want to get to that next level. So then I get back on it.
Well, we were talking about Gucci Mane before we started the podcast. Gucci is the guy who's done that.
Yes.
He's maintained and looks fucking amazing.
And took it to
he
that
was
next
a big
level.
fella.
Yeah.
At one point in time, when he had Burr tattooed on his face.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
the ice cream cone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now he's shredded.
Yeah.
I mean, now
he got
looks
rid of that
amazing.
ice cream.
Well, you were saying it was the lean, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Drinking.
Yeah, codeine will put a lot of weight on you.
Look at the difference, man. That is crazy. Well, he wasn't too fat in the other one.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
that's kind of like him mid losing weight in that one. You can find some real chunky pics of him.
Yeah, he got thick.
Yeah,
but now he's shredded.
Yeah. He's
Shredded
my inspiration. Yeah, me and my wife all the time. We look at him and his wife, the pictures they take, what they do, and I'm like, I want to head in that direction.
What do you do for working out?
I'm a trainer about 3 days a week, sometimes 2 days a week, and then on top of that, and we'll do, just different circuits, back, chest, whatever, legs. And then the other days, I'm always just trying to make sure I hit the treadmill twice a day for 2 miles on an incline.
Twice a day?
Yeah.
Really? You do it twice a day?
Yeah, in the morning and night. I don't do much otherwise. So, especially now, a lot of my stuff is sitting in front of a computer, podcasting, playing games on Twitch and stuff like that. So I feel like, if I'm going to sit that long, I got to start the day treadmill, end the day treadmill.
That's discipline. I like that.
It is. I fucking hate it. So it definitely is discipline.
But you like the results.
Yeah, I like how I feel. I like the compliments. You know, I was just doing this thing the other day, and Jake Johnson, the guy from New Girl, I'm in a cartoon with him, and like that's like, you know, he's like a leading man, dreamboaty guy, and he's looking at me, he's like, man, he's like, you're looking fucking good, man. You got your shit together. You looking like you're about to lead your own show, and I hear shit like that, and I'm like, okay, I better go get on that treadmill again.
Yeah. Yeah, that helps, right?
It really does.
Yeah, the positive feedback and positive energy. That's one thing that I like about what you do. You are very positive. Like you're very warm and friendly. Like all the shit that you do online, you're all smiley and positive and friendly. It's cool. It gives off a good vibe. Like when I look at your Instagram posts or read something that you post, it's like Ron is on the good path.
People have a very poor judge of character. She doesn't seem nice. It seems forced. People that are like that all the time, she doesn't seem nice. It's very forced. And whatever, you're allowed to be a bitch, right? You're allowed to be a bitch. You're allowed to be nasty to people. You're accomplished. You're a comedian. You did the whole thing. What you're not allowed to do is have a Guantanamo Bay situation in the backstage of your show where everybody's walking around afraid for their life, and it's like Abu Ghraib where they're hooked up to wires and they
Dogs
have like
around them.
Yeah, she's got dogs and hoods. If an intern's late, they have a hood on. I don't support that. That's just me.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I wish her the best. She's around for too long.
James
Fallon,
Corden.
all these people, walk away. You've been famous forever. Walk away. Like, eventually, everybody, they're just going to figure it out. Now, Fallon's on an apology tour because of the blackface. Like,
is he?
Well, he was. Like, he had to go around and apologize a million times for, like, they're going to find the thing if you don't go away. You gotta have a good run, and then when you have a good run, you step back and you go, okay, I'm still gonna do my thing, but like I'm not. I mean, there's only a few jobs in entertainment, right?
Right.
So I think a lot of the cancel culture shit is probably these motherfuckers want those jobs.
Ooh.
They're like, how long is this bitch gonna be dancing? I can dance with Hillary Clinton. I could do the Charleston with Henry Kissinger, whatever the fuck she does out there.
The Charleston, is that what it is?
She goes out there to do the Charleston. She's got war criminals. Her and Bush are jumping around. I mean,
that's right. She was buddies with Bush. That
yeah,
was like
she's
one of the
a
first
CIA agent. Stephen Paddock. And do not ask me for sources. But Stephen Paddock.
Who's that?
He was the guy that shot up the Vegas concert. That was a very tragic thing. Listen to this. The only guy that saw Stephen Paddock alive, his name is Jesus Campos. He was a guard at Mandalay Bay. He got interviewed nowhere else. You know where he got interviewed in the beginning? Ellen.
Really?
Weird. And then they went on, if you could find that clip, they went on with a weird like diagram of how it happened, and Ellen's like showing the people how it happened. Not like an emotional, like how are you feeling, how are you holding up? It was a weird diagram of like, and then he went to the left and to the right. It was very strange to, look, what the hell's going on? This is a daytime show.
Which is the Paddock guy? And there's two guys there?
The chubbier guy is the Jesus guy. And now Ellen is doing a thing of how the shooting happened.
Look how she's got like an antenna from someone's Buick that she's popped off and she's using it as a pointer.
But why the hell is this happening on like a daytime show where this is weird.
Where'd she get that pointer?
I don't know. She stole it off an intern's car.
Why wouldn't you just use your finger? Like if that was you, if it was your show, the Tim Dillon show, wouldn't you just point?
Yeah.
This is also a giant screen behind her, so they could have just put it on that screen.
So, but she's using this thing. I find it very strange. I don't know why.
Wait a minute, those aren't real palm trees?
No.
Yeah. I know that street though. I know that block in Beverly Hills that she used.
Oh, you look at it. You fired up the vape. Is it the vape?
I brought
so you brought
Juuls.
Cigarettes, 2 Juuls, and Camels.
Coffee and a smoothie. I wasn't sure what to expect.
What was your worst case scenario?
Oh my God, worst case scenario, I poop my pants right off the bat.
Oh, have you done that before? Like when you get nervous?
Not when I get nervous, but I used to, well, only once in college.
You pooped your pants?
Yeah.
Were you drinking?
Yeah, I was hungover. I ate Chipotle. I ate Chipotle pretty much every day in college.
That's not good for your brain.
It was not good at all.
Trying to learn.
Yeah.
Actually, Chipotle, like those bowls, they are pretty good.
They're
like,
so good.
Like if you get like one of those steak bowls with rice, like that's about as clean as you can eat.
Yeah.
Really.
And in college, it was nice because you could eat like half of a bowl and be like super full and then eat the other half later. And you can do the tricks of getting half steak, half chicken or something.
That's
that way they give you more.
Oh, is that a trick? I don't think it is a trick. I think
It's
they have like
kind
a
of a trick.
scooper.
They have a scooper, but if you say you want half this and half that, they're not going to put half in the scooper. They're putting a full scooper in there. And then you're getting a full pooper on the couch in college. Yeah.
Sorry to hear about the poop in the pants.
It's all right.
People are very embarrassed about that, but it does happen if you take chances.
I feel like it happens to everyone has a poop story. I hope.
If you don't, I feel like you're just not taking enough chances with your diet.
No, and it's like I think everyone's poop story starts out with them being like, "Oh, I thought I was gonna fart," and then it was not a fart.
Yeah, that's in the car. That's when it happens.
I was honestly on the drive up here. I had a little bit of gas, and I was like, "Just wait until you're there. Hold it, because you don't want to take any risks right now."
Yeah.
So it actually worked out. I let it out.
I've had there was a podcast once where I legitimately thought. Do you remember who it was? I legitimately thought I was gonna shit my pants. I was like pinching my abs down. I was like crunching myself. I was like, listen, if I don't get out of here right now, I don't know if I'm going to make it. Do you remember who it was? But I might even said it on the air.
Yeah, I remember it happening, but I don't remember who was in the room.
I barely got out.
It's kind of a nice feeling, though. I like that, like, adrenaline rush of, like, I need to hold, like, it really tests my skills.
Like cramming for a test.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, there's not much time left.
Yeah, I dropped out of college, so, like, I feel like me trying to hold in a poop is the most cramming for a test I feel like I do.
Why? That is a psychological thing, the cramming thing. They say that some people, like, procrastinate until they know they have to, like, okay, I'm going to stay up all night.
I'm a procrastinator.
Yeah.